welcome to Violet Light Tarot. This is the Libra reading for September lessons and takeaways. This is for all Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and of course cross watchers are also always welcome. Thank you for your patience, Libra. I know it's already into October and we haven't done these yet. It's been a bit with the scheduling, etc. So you can tell by my voice that I sound like I might be sick or something. I'm not. Don't worry. It's strictly allergies. Fall allergies are a thing for me. So yeah, let's get started and get into your reading. So how was your month? How did everything go? For those who've had a birthday, happy birthday. For those who are coming up to theirs, also happy birthday. How was it to be in Libra season? So we're starting off with the Knight of Wands. Awesome, way to go. And we also have the Five of Cups. That's okay, that does happen at times. Some contemplation. Oh, that was quick. We also have the Page of Swords and the Temperance card. So you could possibly, but not specifically, be dealing with someone who is Sagittarius or has Sagittarius in their chart for September. It could also just have to do with patience. You have the Hermit card to clarify for the Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles to clarify for the Five of Cups. Oh, okay. And you have the Three of Swords to clarify for the Page of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles to clarify for the Temperance card. Okay, so Libra, it looks like it hasn't been a great time for you, unfortunately, for September. I'm hoping your October's better. But these are your lessons and takeaways. So this is stuff that's happened in the past and it's already kind of been and done, which is good. So we're starting out with a message that came toward you with regard to something that was supposed to be exciting, but for whatever reason it had you going in for reflection and contemplation within yourself, a growth within your own leveling up spiritually, as it were. But you did feel it. Unfortunately, you felt it as a loss, though, is what I'm seeing. You're kind of looking at maybe an old version of you. You're kind of looking at the past as opposed to seeing what's coming in the future. And overall, I'm seeing this as it was either a relationship that ended or a business venture that ended. Because you do have the Knight of Pentacles, which is usually an offer or a message with regard to finance, but it's clarifying the Five of Cups, so it's whatever that message is that with regard to your finance actually is what had you in that state of feeling lost or feeling as though you had lost something. The Page or Messenger of Swords, which is some kind of truth, but it usually comes in the form of like a younger energy, so it could be like a new thing that you've learned. Unfortunately, it added to your heartache with regard to whatever this was. And even though you tried to remain patient because you're always trying to think things through, keep things in balance, your usual Libra self, unfortunately, you did end up still feeling as if you were left out of something or left out in the cold because of whatever this happened to be. I see this, like I said, I see this not necessarily at first I thought relationship, just because we do have the Five of Cups, but the Five of Cups is actually pulling me towards even further into thinking that it was just more you were emotionally invested in whatever this business dealing was. It could be a venture that didn't go through. It could be loss of a property, loss of a job. It could be any of those things, but you had actually been very invested in whatever this particular thing was. And it could have been something, your own company that didn't work out, or a job that you had really enjoyed that unfortunately, downsizing, location closures, just the business falling out because of, 2020 in general. Unfortunately, that kind of went south, left. I'm trying desperately not to say wording that's triggering, especially at this particular time, because I'm feeling as though you're still within this. And it has had you feel as though you're alone in this situation. Like the hermit state is very much you feeling as if you're alone at this particular time. The thing, Libra, is that you aren't. That's not just meant to be like a band-aid statement. It's not meant to be just, I guess they call it lip service. You actually aren't alone, and sometimes it doesn't sound as great. And I've been in the state where, when you're in it, you don't want to hear things like, the universe is with you, spirit is with you, your ancestors are with you. You can be closed off to that at this time, but you being closed off to it doesn't mean that it's still not true. And there are people who are wanting to help you, but I'm seeing this because you've got the Hermit here, and because you've got this feeling of left out in the cold, and with the Five of Cups, that you're very much keeping this all to yourself. I don't know if that's because, as this is a generalized reading, I don't know if that's because you're more proud than you should be at this particular time, or whether you don't want to be a burden to people, which again is very Libra of you. But there are people in your corner, like actual live people, as well as the universe itself, that are there to help you at this particular time. What I'm seeing is that you aren't as alone as you feel you may be. And I'm hoping that that's something that you're able to come up to in this particular month of October. We'll check out your October reading in the next couple of days. But I'm hoping that your takeaway, as the universe has intended for this particular reading from September, is that you did suffer this loss. That's a given. That's a concrete fact. It was something that you had really enjoyed, really wanted to do, really had been invested in. And unfortunately, that's gone now. But you aren't alone. You do have people around you. You just need to be okay with letting them know what's going on, so that they can be around you and help you at this particular time. So Libra, what I'm seeing for you for September of 2020 is that your lesson at this particular time is to open up to people, to literally ask for help at this moment. That is it's almost more of a challenge than a lesson. So yeah, I dare you to ask for help. It's there, people are there, and they want to be in your life. So please go ahead and reach out. It's been an honor to read this for you. Thank you for bringing your energies to be able to allow me to bring this message to you. And I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Like I said, we have the Octobers coming out in the next few days. Come back and see what the month of October brings for you. Okay? Anyway, like I said, happy birthday. Try and have a happy birthday. And I will see you again soon. Bye for now.